And check out 03, check out 03, check out 03, check out 03. Good morning, everybody. What's shaking my bacons? What's going on? What's going on? We had some Iran news early this morning. And I ran so far away. And we're right back where we were basically before that happened. So who knows what the heck it was? Just had a nice trade in oil. We got here a little bit late, but right off the pivot point down at 102.90. Nice 30-cent trade on that. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Utu. Good morning, everybody who is visiting the trading room this week. Good morning, Adolfo. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's see if we got any news coming out today that we need to know about. Check our economic calendar. Don't you know that you are a shooting? Factory orders at 10 o'clock. Nothing. Tomorrow we got ISM and Jolt. So tomorrow we got some news coming out. Nothing really to worry about today. A couple of Fed speaks. It's all about the news we get out of Iran. That's the bottom line today. That's it. There isn't much going on. Overall market is not doing much. Let's go to our spies, see where we are. Really haven't had much of a pullback from all-time highs. I mean, we got smacked down this morning on that news. We're up 6 points from there. Crazy, man. What data do you need on TradingView? I'm not sure I know what you mean. Iran shot at us boats. Yeah. It's going to happen again. I want to be short this market, but I don't know. We got up to 725 on Friday. The real, I'll find out for you, Philippe. Not sure. We'll find out unless anyone here knows what Philippe needs for the real market data. Well, kind of sitting in nowhere's land now. Middle of nothing. AMD had some nice rally up from the lows. We were long this thing at 27. It's up $10 AMD on our swing trade. Whack. UVXY is the way I will get short the market. I mean, any littles. This thing spiked up $3 early this morning. We'll see if something sets up. Bump, 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 bump. Looking at Micron. If this thing's getting stretched to the upside for a swing trade, there's a couple of ETFs we can play. This would be day two. We're up another $16 today, trading at 558. Yowza. Getting a little bit stretched here. Bump, bump, bump. So not today, but if we get another day up tomorrow, we can look for a little swing trade in this. And I think they have a couple of ETFs we can use. I don't remember what they are. MUDS. I'll find out. When we're going to short these big bad boys, we short it with the ETFs that they have for them. Because it's not anywhere near as risky. So I'll go here. We'll put this up. We'll go here and we'll go ETF for MU. See, we have a bull and a bear. So if you ever want to look at any of these, Soxel's the overall index. We had a nice swing trade in that a couple of weeks ago. But if you ever want to just Google whatever stock you're looking at, and it'll give you the bull and the bear. I mean, these are expensive. Well, this one's not. MUD. 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 So let's check that out. This is a $26 one. That would be getting long. What was it? I don't even know what it was now. MVD? MUD, MUD. My name is MUD. Yeah, so on a daily chart, this thing's down from $40 to 26. So maybe not today, tomorrow. Look at this thing. Wow. Let's go back to a Micron. So this is what we'll look at. If this thing gets stretched out, it's only 26 bucks. Look at this weekly chart. We're 100 points above the moving average. Last time the weekly got over 80, we went down 60 points. Got over 80 here, we went down 30 points, and we're right around 75 now on a weekly chart. Daily, we're around 71. So like I said, maybe tomorrow. Monthly is insane. We're 170 points above the moving average. And last time we got up here, eventually we got a pullback from 471 to 311. So we'll keep our eyes on that tomorrow. See if we can't get a little swing trade in that. I'll tweet it out. Anybody who is part of any course that we have. Can you guys hear me on YouTube? Give me a one if you can hear me. All right, good. It says I'm muted, but I'm not muted. Okay. So we'll keep our eyes on that. No news to worry about today. Let's see if it's 8:30. I don't even know if we're going to, what's up, Leslie? I don't even know if we're going to put any orders out. I got a bunch of anyone in the live trading room visiting from YouTube from last week. I invited everybody to come hang out with us this week. So if you guys want, send me an email. It doesn't cost anything. Come hang out with us and trade the whole week. Won't be slow markets or anything, but you can come trade with us. Last week was an unbelievable boot camp. Any boot campers in the private trading room that signed up? Give me some ones. I know a few of you signed up to be in the trading room. Welcome back, Bill. You will get another boot camp this month. That's always included. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alex is here visiting from YouTube. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So everything we do, if you haven't followed us thus far, is all about being patient and disciplined and waiting for things to set up, and taking a chill pill, and yada, yada, yada. So we're sitting in the middle of nowhere's land. Thank you, Tom. Yeah, last week's boot camp was we knocked it out of the ballpark. It was incredible. Really, really cool. The video got to 196.50. I think, what do we like in the video? Like 194? I think. Let's take a look. It bounced up now to 198. Yeah, look at that. 196.05 was our pivot point. Trading 2 PAs now, thanks to the green team. There you go, Bob. Love it. Yeah, I think it was 194, right? Or weekly, something like that. Yeah, 193.64 is the spot. So let me put a marker out there just in case. We'll call it 194 in case the market gets a smack-a-dacka again. And NVIDIA has the couple ETFs that we trade too. We've done this before. NVDL, I believe, and NVDS. L is the one if we want to get long. So that's around, 87 to 82. So we'll keep our eyes on that if we get near our level. We've done a swing trade in that one also. I like these ETFs because it's a cheap way to get into these stocks when they get really overbought or oversold. We got, this was on Wednesday or Thursday. We bought this at $27 right here. Pulled exactly back to the trend line. Fortunately, we didn't hold it for $10, but we had an overnight trade that we got $2 or $3 on. So we'll see if this can get back up to the 80 RSI. This is why we got short this day, guys and girls. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 85 RSI, and we went from 35 to 27. So we're getting there again. Let's see if we want to put any orders out. Now is the question. So net, over all that craziness that happened in Iran, we're in nowhere's land. ATR is 5.65. So keep in mind, I'm looking for at least a 10-point move before we get into a trade in that. Double the ATR. And you can see I can trade 8 contracts with a 5-point stop and have my $200 risk. This is something, guys, a code that we built into our trading. Insane. 59.25 is a 200 EMA and a double bot. Yeah, I'm not opposed. It's up 9 points. Kind of just not enough. Last week also, guys and girls, we had one of our best weeks ever trading. It was just cool. We had a good week. All right, let's throw it out at 72.60. It's up 10 points, double the ATR. The only way it's going to hit that is some news comes out, and we're probably not going to want to be there. You know what I'm saying, Maria? Well, everything's just very slow right now. Morning, William. And I ran. So for all our room members and course members, slow markets Tuesday and Thursday night. Witness to Scotty Bedell. I know a bunch of you have gotten in touch with Scotty and Ken and Kevin to do some private lessons off the boot camp last week. That will really accelerate your learning process. Scotty, you get booked up a little? I don't even know if you're here. Well, I'm sure you did. Gold, what are we doing in gold? We're back, by the way, guys. We can trade gold again on Apex. Gold is back in play. Every chart looks the same right now. We're just sitting and doing that. Unfortunately, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Good morning, Jose. Good morning, everybody. So, we're kind of quiet. Durfer. Good morning, Durfer. Aren't you visiting again? I invited everybody into the room, Durf. So if you want to come hang out again, you're more than welcome to. Good morning, Mary. Good morning, Elijah. Good morning, Jermaine. Good morning. I think we ended up last week having what? 80 hours of instruction last week in the boot camp. We did options. We did everything. Psychology. We did Fibonacci's. We did everything. The next boot camp's going to be early, guys. It's only like 2 weeks away. I'll tell you why. It's the 18th, the week of the 18th. Because I'm going on vacation the week of the 23rd or 25th or whatever the hell it is. So next boot camp's coming up quick. So those of you who signed up for the room, you're going to get another one pretty quickly, a couple of weeks, which is good. Reinforce everything that we've done. GameStop is buying eBay. What the hell is that about? Crazy. I don't know where the hell they're getting the money to do that. Where's it trading now? No, we got a bad sale. Can't even tell where it's trading. They're selling shares to buy it? What, do you have to sell a gazillion shares? eBay is a dying business too. Looking at shorting AMD is down a few dollars from where it was this morning, though. So I don't think I'd be running into short it now. Let's see if it can make a new high again. Got up to 365. So I mean, we're down 7 points from this morning. I don't know why anyone would want to buy eBay anyway. What's that stock been doing lately? Let's take a look. I mean, I got the big pop on this, almost got to 120. And the stock wasn't bad going into this. The daily chart looked okay. They have earnings, came out. 429. Yeah, they had earnings last week. Whatever. They got to do something in GameStop, that's for sure, because their business is dead. So we have our watch lists and scanners set up. This is my favorite watch list, guys and girls, with all our futures on it. It tells us when we get far from moving average trades. Beautiful thing. Love it. All right, let's see if we got anything in oil. Spiking back down to the pivot point again. 102.50 is the previous week close. We don't like that. Let's change time frames, see if we have anything else. 30 EMA is 102.50 also, but it's only down 24 cents from here. We don't like that. Let's see if we have anything else. 110. So 1 hour, 200. 10209 is our 4 hour 30 EMA. 10209. That's down 85 cents right at the ATR. All right. I like it. 10209. Oil's always risk on, but I like it if we spike quickly down 70 cents. So we had to go all the way out to our 4 hour chart, which we taught everybody to do. And that's our 30 EMA, 10208. It fits the criteria as far as moving down far enough, right at the ATR. So we'll see if we spike down there. Bum, bum, bum. So the market goes up, oil goes down. That's exactly what's happening right now. And I ran so far away. Let's see, 10208. Oh. I want to see it do it on this pop down. If we're going to do it, straight down another 40 cents. Below that, we got nothing till like 100. So let's keep our eyes on oil. Want it to happen as quickly as possible if it's going to get there. Yeah, I hear you, Bull. All right, ESs. We got a little something on the short side. And what's our pivot point? Pivot point is 63. So I'm going to go up a little more. Just be patient. As we get closer to the opening, which is 45 minutes away, we'll cancel all our orders and we will play our opening range breakout. So I'm taking a chill pill for a little bit. Let's make sure we have our orb set up. We went over the opening range breakout last week too. All right, I need someone in the room to be watching gold and oil for the opening range breakouts and open your mouth and say something. Because we've missed a couple of good trades in those. 930, 1600. Can't be everywhere. I understand that, but we got a lot of people here watching. So, boom, boom, boom. In Philadelphia, it's worth $50. Yeah. And that's it, ladies and gents. Take a little chill pill. Let's see. We got our 3-bar downtrends. Let's see if we have anything there that looks good. Roblex, no. UPS could set up for a nice downtrend. So our watch list, guys, actually vet the trades that we are looking for. It's pretty cool. These stocks are in downtrends. It tells me. I see UPS is in a downtrend. I might want to put some orders out on the 9 and 15 EMA. Boom. Let's look at uptrends. Look at that. Novartis, nice uptrend. Keep our eyes on that when the market opens. Amazon, no volume. So this just alerts us to go look. That doesn't mean we're going to put orders out, but it alerts us to go look. Pretty cool. Then we have our far from moving average trade. Nothing is set up there right now. Yo, these are all codes that we built into our think our swim and trading deal. What pair is on the screen? Is it a buy or a sell? Please also give me take profit. Okay, here's the thing. Let's get this out of the way right away. Okay. These are orders that I am doing. These are trades that I am doing. We do not give financial advice. Everybody pushes their own buttons. To learn our take profit and our stop losses, something you have to go through our course to do. Generally speaking, we use the ATR for our stop loss and our profit targets. So if I'm going to get into MCL, okay, I have a full 1 point stop, and now I would lose $100 on one contract. So if I get in at 102.09, I would be risking $100 on one contract. And my take profit would be between 30 and 60 cents, half the ATR. So If I get in at 102.09, I'll be looking to make between 30 and 40 cents on that trade with a 30 or 40 cent stop. So we're always looking at the ATR for a stop. If the ATR is 62 cents, I'm not going to give it a whole point because I'm going to go by the ATR. If we're trading the MESs, same thing. I can trade 8 MES contracts with a 5-point stop to risk $200. If I'm trading the ESs, I can trade 1 contract with a 5-point stop. So once this gets over 5, I'm always going to do the MESs and I'll do more contracts. My level in oil, we're getting a smackdown. So let's go take a look. Where did I get that from? 4-hour chart, 30 EMA, 102.07. Boom. Right there, Mike. You have 102.30 for a fib. All right. We didn't miss that by him. Yeah, I'm just saying we almost got there. What we get to? No, yeah, 102.40 we got. I'm only gonna like the 102.09 for a little bit. Below that, we got a gap like to 100. But nice if we would have just spiked down to 102.09. We'll leave it for a few minutes. After this, let's see what we got. Daily chart is 153. 153. So we taught everybody in the boot camp last week when to change time frames and how to find different levels on different time frame charts. And you could see if we would have just spiked down on a 4-hour to that 102.09, it would have been a major home run. Well, we chill now. And oil could be setting up for a downtrend now, right? So we'll see what we do on the upside. Williams got 41 in the ESs, previous day low. I like it. We'll put that out for a few minutes. Okay, Surge has the 102.10 and then 101.79, a fib. Let's write it down. Love it. Good job, guys. Keep posting, baby. Okay, what we say, 41 in the ESs. This is good. 72.41. So again, barring any news, there's not a heck of a whole lot going on, but news can come out at any moment. So again, Gebi Mocha Bunka. Just want to let everybody know that we teach you how to do this for yourself. This is what I am trading personally. I only trade the micro contracts in my interactive brokers account because nobody should be trading futures in their real trading account unless they have a couple $100,000 to throw around. It's too expensive. If I want to trade the ESs in my regular trading account, just to do 1 contract, I don't even have enough cash, $30,000. That's why we trade with prop firms. Boom, chakalaka-laka. Gold's even worse. Gold's $41,000 to trade 1 contract. So I'm always trading the micros here, and then I trade the minis in my other accounts. So I caught a couple of good trades in gold this morning in oil, and I'm up $507 in a PA account. So I've turned that one off for the day, and I'm working on another PA account now. All right, I'm going to give oil this bop down, guys. And then we got 101.80 from Surge. So if this doesn't happen quickly, we'll just take a chill pill. You can use Ninja Trader. You can use any prop firm that you want too, guys and girls. All the rules are changing in all these prop firms to make it more difficult. That's the bottom line. All of them. And they're all kind of having the same rules now. Maximum amount of payouts that you can get. It's just the way that world is going, which is why we are so excited about being able to day trade options. We have teamed up with Vanquish Trader. A bunch of us are already trading options. Yeah, you can use Ninja and get some margin. Yep. Yeah, if you have, $1,000 in there, you can trade a couple of EESs and a bunch of MESs. So yeah, Pete, you can do that with your own money. Cheaper way to do it. Absolutely. So we have started a partnership with VanquishTrader.com, the only prop firm that allows you to day trade options, just like an Apex or anything else. We're curating a course for that. I am very excited about that. Can't wait. I have my account set up, Scotty, and I have no idea how to trade out of it. There won't be a big difference, Jimmy. It's just going to be about learning which options to buy. We're still going to use the same technical analysis that we use. Not going to be a big difference. Yep. Yeah, I don't know if I have it set up not right on that. What is it? Let me say vanquishtrader.com. I'd like to start trading, but I don't know how. Let's see. See, I got my account, Scotty. Boom. So let's go to trade. Look, it's all done. Nice. So let's say I want to trade the spies. All right. Okay. I'm not going to do this now. Scotty, me and you'll sit. You'll teach me how to do this. Can't be that difficult.
No, it's mostly just setting up your layout the way you want. And then we got to make a change. We're turn on Chart Trader, which is similar to Ninja Trader right
Right,
here on this platform.
I'm not going to do it now, but we'll do it.
No, it's a pain in the butt until you lay it out because your windows aren't sized correctly. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. All right. We'll go through it, me and you.
Yep, sounds good.
All right, guys. I'm not crazy about oil here anymore. Take a chill pill. I don't know what I like anymore. Would have been nice if we got right down there. We'll just wait till after the opening, probably. We do have, let's just see in case something crazy happens. 110. 150 and 110 daily levels. What was 30? I didn't have 30. Oh, Mike, your fib, yeah. Mike had a fib at 30, just went up 30 cents from there. Whack. And I ran. Yeah, that was good. 30 cents in oil is a great trade, by the way. Just so you know. It's just 101.81. What do I have something there? I don't know. Oh, someone had someone in 101.80, right? Yeah. All right. Again, oil is the one most sensitive to news if something stupid happens. So I really don't want to leave any orders out. If something sets up, we'll jump into it and make a trade. Tesla's 390, Meta's down 80 cents, Nvidia's up 77 cents, Oracle's up $4, Palantir's up $3, AMD's down 250 after being up $5. Micron not ready to go yet. The spiders are dead flat, up 30, down 34 cents. Futures are all dead, sitting in the middle of nothing land. Quiet, quiet, quiet. This is what you don't want to get caught in oil. Right? That's why. AMD earnings tomorrow. Ooh. 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 Yeah, look at that. After market close. That should be interesting. I wonder if they have options. No, they can't have options on ETFs. I don't think.
Sure they do.
Yeah, let me look at AMD. Yeah, there you go. All right, this might be worth doing something. They're going to be all jacked up.
Oh, you're on AMDL?
Yeah. 27 puts are about 50 cents. That might be okay. What are we trading? 35. Look how expensive the calls are. $2 for a 40 call, up $5.
What's
Wow.
on the 30 delta on the long side? Let me
I
find it.
168 ATM, 168%.
So for me, I won't even look at the strike price. I'm looking for 30 to 40 delta when it reaches the level I want. So if we come down to the 200, anywhere in the 30, 40 delta, I'm buying that option for the bounce.
Down to the 200 in what?
And whatever. That was an
Oh, yeah,
example.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, for a day trade.
Correct, sir.
Yes, 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 yes. I'm with you.
Yep, yep,
That's all going to be in the course.
yeah.
Boom, chuck.
There's
For a
some
trade on
nuance, but we'll
Trading
teach it.
View with Apex, we buy wealth charts. Nah, you don't want wealth charts. What do you want wealth charts for?
I wouldn't hook it up to Trading View anyway. We've had a lot of latency with that.
Yeah, I wouldn't do
You
that.
would you do Tradeovate, chart on Trading View. You do a Tradeovate account and trade on Tradeovate because that's very Trading View like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Philippe, use your Trading View. So with Rhythmic, I can trade on Trading View.
No, with Rhythmic
No,
you trade on Ninja.
right. Prop firms, you're trading on Ninja or TradeAvate.
Correct.
Period. To execute. Use either Trading View or Think or Swim for charts.
Either one.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. If you want to chart on Trading View, Felipe, go back and go update your charts because we have changed the Trading View charts since you were on that sabbatical. Go check out the course, go to chart setup, go to Trading View, set up your Trading View charts and execute on Ninja. I think you're going to find it's very amicable to the way you trade.
How long will you go with this stream? 1 hour, 2 hours? I don't know. I never have an exact time. Palantar tonight also. Okay, let's keep an eye on it. And I ran so far away. Hey, hey. I just downloaded the one from the risk course. Yes.
Yeah, that'll have your risk management
Make
label
sure
on it as
even a
well.
Labrador with a dirty mind can understand the new options course. All of our courses, Bull, you know what we do. We go through our courses as if nobody knows anything about what we're talking about.
Yep. Yeah, this is literally what is an option, what's a call, what's a put to here's what we're looking for within this strategy, and here's what we're looking for within this strategy.
Stop
You could be
orders.
options dumb, and this course is going to get you trading.
Yep. Stop orders, profit targets, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep, brackets and all, and that's the cool thing. This platform does brackets also.
Oh, nice.
So
So it's going to be a lot. Let's put
yeah,
it.
yep.
And it'll take some time, like anything else, but just we have a whole nother tool in our arsenal now.
What we say, it's called boot camp, not walking apart.
Yeah, and here's the thing, guys. A lot of times we're sitting around waiting for a trade in the futures when stocks are moving all over the freaking place. I can't wait to trade options in AMD and Nvidia and Tesla and all those things. I made my first limit order. How do I make sure my stock? I have bracket orders through the ATM, but can't tell if they are on. Mr. Harvey.
What platform?
Yeah, what platform are you trading on? TradeAvate.
You'll see them on your chart. If you don't see them on your chart, they're not on. So let's be clear. If you turn on an ATM on the chart trader and then you enter the trade on the DOM, your brackets won't fire. You have to turn the brackets on the bottom of the DOM. You're crossing wires if they're not there. But you'll see the trades physically on your chart as flagged. If they're not there, then you don't have an ATM on.
It's not set up probably. Would you
Yeah.
mind sharing a link to your core prop watch list? This one, Ben?
No, he's asking for my I'll paste it in chat. It's a core prop as a static watch list I use for futures, and they saw it. It's not. It's just a watch list.
Only for course and room members, though, Scotty.
Yeah, it's in the Zoom. No, it's
I
not a
think Ben.
scanner. It's just a static list of futures. I mean, you could download.
All right, that's fine.
Okay, yeah.
If you think it's okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it'd be like, hey, what's in the Mag 7?
I
Not a
got it.
secret.
All good.
It's my column, the RSI column and things like that. That's not what he's asking about. He's asking for the symbols, correct?
I got you.
Okay.
All good, Ben. Coming your way. Oil
This
just
time
at
it's free
102.
the first time, Timmy. Nah, it's all good. Yeah, you know good.
Oil missed up 102.09 by 3 cents and went up 30 cents.
I know it. I'm watching it. I was on the AMDL also. Palantir, the NASDAQ after hours.
Look at oil. Oh my God. 3 cents, 102.09.
Why are you
That's
giving me
technicals,
FOMO,
guys
D?
and
It's
girls.
Monday.
That is technicals. We just ripped up 50 cents. So that was our 4-hour chart. 30 EMA. It changed now to 15, but it was 102.09. Boom. Something's going on in oil.
Something. Oh, I like it. 103, 79, 30, 65. That was the trade. I missed it. Wasn't here.
Bum, bum, bum. 103.71. Whoa, this market's getting crushed, guys. There's news
Yep.
out.
Yep.
Bum, ba-dum, 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 bum, bum, bum. News, news, news. That's why I hate leaving orders out. All right, taking some profits here. Sold one at 42.50. Bump, 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 bump. Out at 44. I hate leaving orders out. I got hit in the ES and got out.
They probably canceled.
Everybody got a couple points in the MESs, right? Yeah, no stop. This is news. Take a chill pill. Yeah, we made a couple bucks.
Yeah. Yeah, 104.16 was the pin high. So that was the 38.25. So it's fine. And oil.
I don't know what the hell that was in oil.
Perfect Fibonacci trade. I missed the upside and the downside. That's okay. I'm like JFK. I just know how this parade ends.
What did I tell you about oil? Right? You
Since
don't want
the
to leave orders
sneeze.
out in oil.
Yeah.
But the MESs work fine, guys. Only what it go? 2 points below? 3 points below? Should a person new to trading have futures pretty much before starting the op? Yes, Bill. Don't worry about options now. Concentrate on futures. Guys, we were in at what, 41 and it went to 38? Boom chakalaka. Take a chill pill. But this is the market that we're in, guys and girls. This is what the market that we're in. Susceptible to this crap at any moment. But we can't be afraid to trade, so, you know. But I don't mind starting with a couple of point winner. Do, 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 do. What stocks do on that bot down? Let's take a look. AMD did nothing. Video did nothing. It's oil. It's oil in the market. Stocks don't even care. At the moment, anyway. And I ran so far. All right, we're taking a chill pill. I'm going to fill up my coffee. No orders. Quite frankly, we got lucky that we didn't get stopped out of that trade. That's the bottom line. Again.
I wake up one day, oil's going to be back at 68. Everybody's be freaking out.
Yeah, I hope so. Freaking $73 to fill up my car yesterday.
Oh yeah, it was 90 something for the Jeep. I was like, we ain't
Insane.
driving that shit.
And even when oil goes down, they ain't so fast to lower the prices at the pumps. It goes up,
Oh
they
yeah,
raise them immediately.
yeah,
Down, they take their time.
yeah.
It's peanut butter coffee time. Will you do boot camp in the summer? Yes, we'll do boot camp in the summer. Absolutely. Once a
Every
month,
month.
all year round. Yeah, we're a little over $5 here now. Crazy. Insane.
Now
All
you
right,
guys know the 99th reason I ride a motorcycle is gas.
yeah. Well, Scotty, you're here.
Yeah.
Obviously, you want to talk for a couple of minutes about the risk management course to everybody?
We can talk about that.
All right. I'll be back in a few. I'm making a coffee.
Yeah, I'll rank up the YouTube chat. The risk management course was really born from the performance, a couple hundred of you over the last quarter half. We've been having conversations about it. And what happened was people say, "Give me one in chat. Have you guys have heard someone ever tell you, um, you got to give the market enough room to work out?" Yeah. And everybody said, "Well, what the hell does that mean?" And the reality is that the market has dynamic volatility. It pops up on news, it gets busy in the morning, we get algorithmic moves in slow markets. There's all these different periods in time in which the volatility increases. Well, the average true range of the last 14 candles, let's say, the ATR is used by many, many people to measure stops. Well, if I'm buying on extended candles and I'm running our strategies, then anything that's an extended ATR, 2 ATR, et cetera, is going to start getting extended. So then I'm able to use the average true range as my stop loss to say my expected move is relative to the volatility in the market. ATR is a measure of volatility. Ergo, my trade is relative to the ATR. So the ATR risk management strategy teaches you guys to measure the market volatility, understand the stop depths necessary to make a reasonable move in a reasonable amount of time for a reasonable amount of profit consistently. And so there's an entire calculation and approach, and that's what the risk management course is going to teach you how to do your math. So what's that mean? It means that for me, I have a max risk per trade and it is non-negotiable. And the market said, all right, I have a volatility that's non-negotiable. Okay, plug those in the equation, the variable becomes my contract size. So I can make my stop loss 5 points, 10 points, 100 points. And my stop loss will not cost me more money than my max risk per trade because I'm going to quantity adjust the stop loss depth. Risk management teaches you to measure the market, to be able to observe the market, to know when we've gone from volatility to violence, which means no trade, and when we've gone to a state from volatility to nothing, like sub-3 ATR. There are certain market conditions based on ATR that I use to determine whether or not I'm even willing to trade. Because if I don't get the moves in the market that I need, which means they must be expected moves, then I simply don't trade. Risk management is not only going to tell you how to measure the market so that you can set your stop loss in any market, it may also give you insights as to when this is not a market you want to be a part of. The goal here, guys, is consistency. You guys can see it on the website. I think it's probably the cheapest risk management course on the planet against my objections. But I think that fundamentally, when it comes to futures being so heavily leveraged, you've got to put yourself into a position where you have an edge, not just in your strategy, but also within your trade execution and trade management. And that's what ATR risk management does. You couple that with ATM strategies, you get a very powerful tool that will manage the trade out for you. Your job is to pick the right entry and give the market enough room to work out. That's risk management in a nutshell. Bessett's on Fox News. Thank you for that. You took the risk management course that weekend. It's a must-have, Mike. Yeah, some folks out there will have a risk management strategy that works really well. And so we're not suggesting that, but if you struggle with the downside, then it's a big place to go. You know, Ken and Kevin talk a lot in the early psych parts about Dunning-Kruger effect. Most of you, and you can tell me if this resonates, or you'll shake your head yes, but you come into the market, you open up a futures account, you take your first trade, and you're like, oh my God, this is the easiest money I ever made. As a coach, I wish you'd have lost, because now you think this is easy, you're going to size up, you're going to have this very difficult time setting your expectations of what this market has to offer. And so a lot of people, when they win in that beginner's luck, they struggle. Then you go through a phase after beginner's luck, you realize this is not easy and I'm consistently losing. What am I doing? Well, the only thing you have control of is the downside of the trade. So once you stabilize the downside of the trade, you become a break-even trader. And you're just like, man, no matter what I do, I went from winning and then I went to break even. I'm win one, I'm lose one. You know, don't lose the bottom. Most traders quit here because they think there's no way I can do this. I went from losing to break even. Clearly, this is not for me. The 4% of the people that hold the line, control the downside, manage the risk because they can manage nothing else, are the ones that will eventually turn the corner at the bottom of that valley and become profitable. Because if I can hold the downside, now it's appropriate for me to massage the upside. As I start to massage my profit targets, I become a profitable trader because I've stopped the erosion of my account. This is why I think risk management really should come into your space prior to profit expectation. That your journey as a trader will be much less tortuous if you recognize that your job is to be a good steward of someone else's money. So don't lose it. If all of you go into, and here's the last thing I'll tell you guys, go into your trade log and erase all your losers. People come to me all the time and say, I can't make money. I said, go delete your losers. What's your wins? Oh my God, I made $10,000 this month. Correct. And your problem is not that you can't make money. The problem is that you love charity so much, you keep giving it all back. Control the downside. And that's what risk management does. There's my soapbox on a Monday morning, folks. If you have a 30% win rate, you can still be profitable as long as you have good risk management. You know, Jimmy, a lot of folks, a lot of trend traders actually, people that your trend is your friend, they're looking for the crossover breakout, they're buying lower left, hoping upper right. They can afford a 30% win rate because they have like a 10-to-1 risk reward ratio. And a pretty good trader, let's call them 40, let's just hit the middle, 42 to 48% win rate with a profit factor, which is gross win over gross loss of about 1.2, is probably making pretty good money consistently. So win rate is not enough. You come to me with a 90% win rate and you lose $1,000 on one trade and make $100 on the other 9, you're a 90% win rate loser. So win rate's not enough. That's why risk management, risk to reward, reasonable expectation. And this is why I tell folks, reasonable amount of money in a reasonable amount of time for a reasonable amount of cost. And no greed here. And I'm going to do that with every single patron that walks through my business. I'm not going to make my mortgage on any one guy. I'm going to get 1% of a million people. You do that consistently with risk management, your win rate and your win-loss ratio, average winner over average loser, are targets you can hit and say, is my strategy working? Is it in a profitable state? And you'll know from those metrics I just mentioned. So you put all that together, and I can now walk into your system and say, look, I can't tell you if your system's good. I can tell you mathematically your system's not profitable. And you will have the same capability of assessing strategies for profitability based on empirical performance. And while historical performance is not indicative of future success, I'm going to give myself an edge to skew that in my favor as much as possible. So,
Even
what
if you
you're
have
thinking
a
on the right
30%.
lines, Jimmy? Hey, welcome back, DG.
I took the risk management course this weekend. Must have, in my opinion. It's all cool, guys. All right, what are we doing? Nothing? Nothing. We're not going to leave any orders out for the opening, guys and girls. No sense in getting in trouble. Oil's not doing anything. Gold's not doing anything. Yada, yada, yada. So we take a chill and we'll play our opening range breakout. Boom, chakalaka laka. $130 to fill up your truck. That's crazy, man. Crazy, man. Guys, those of you who sent me a request to be in the trading room, I will, as soon as we finish in here for the morning, I will send you a link to the trading room. So give me like 10, 15 minutes after we're done with YouTube and we'll send you a linker. I like oil at 99.20. If we go down $3, I'm not even leaving that out. I'm not leaving anything out. There's nothing to do right now. We're in nowhere's land. Patience. AMD's not doing anything. Video. Nothing. EPS still in a downtrend, maybe. You can have a be profitable with a 30% win rate, and you can be unprofitable with a 90% win rate. How about them apples? Right, Jimmy? I made 109 times in a row and I lost 6,000. And I ran so far away. I ran. Anyone have any orders out? Or is everybody going to take a chill pill for the opening? Talk to me, goosies. Anybody in the trading room have anything they're leaving out there for the opening? Bump, bump, bump. Chill pill. Cool.
Scanning and drawing. That's how I keep myself from doing dumb things.
It ain't easy, guys and girls. At least anyone think this is easy to do. All right, we're our own, or when we're not doing well, though, we're our own worst enemy. It's not even a contest. It is hard to be patient and disciplined all the time, especially when you're trading these prop accounts and you treat them like candy.
I was in Vegas a few years ago to craps table.
Yeah.
And I love craps, first of all. I'm
Me
a big
too.
7
Well, it's a math game.
Correct.
Yep.
Well, I was rolling, man, 7-1, 7-1. My phone rang. And it was a quiet moment. It was late at night, but there was a handful of people there. And my phone rang, and the employees all looked at me like, "Are you going to answer?" As soon as I picked up my phone, I gave it all back. I was like, "Son of a bitch." No phones in the casino. House rules now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sitting at 58.25 for a few. All right. What do you guys like? 63, 58. All right. Yeah. I'm cool with that. Let's put out 78, 72, just till the open. 58. Spike up 8 points. I'm putting one MES out. Take a chill pill. And I ran so far away. I couldn't get away. Peter is on his way back from Vegas. He's on a red eye. Morning, Damien. Red eye. I think he went to the Grand Canyon in Vegas for a weekend. I don't know how the hell you do that. It's like 14 hours of flying. I have CRDO up. No idea. GameStop right back down. I'm traded at 29. Back down to 25. Oil looks like crap. Could be a nice trend trade in oil. We'll see. Oil's the one you do not want to leave any orders down in. And I ran so far away. I couldn't. Anyone got any bright ideas? $80 to fill up the old Mustang. Whack, man. But they'll come down very fast, according to our illustrious president. You know what the bottom line is? Nobody knows what the heck is going on over there. But we can say this, guys and girls. Market's been great. So long-term stuff, we're all okay. That's what matters in the long run. Well, we're always okay. Going long at the close with Palantir. So you're gambling. Gambling into earnings. You got a 50-50 shot. What's the expected move in Palantir tonight? Let's see. PLTR. $12 expected move. Well, we'll call it 13. $13 expected move. So let's look at the options, which is the only way I would ever do anything into earnings. Let's look $13 up and $13 down. Oh, it's going to change on the opening, but 160 call, up $13, $2. We were long the stock at $126 a couple of weeks ago on a swing trade. So 160 call is about $2. That's probably where it will be. And 134 put. A little more expensive on the downside. Only because it's been at 124. So that's the story in Palantir. We like a double bottom in the MESs. I like 25, guys. I'm putting that out for the opening. I'm just going to throw one of these out. 72.26. Pivot point, down 21 points. And I kind of like here. We'll leave one at 63, up 16 points. That's 3 times the ATR. I'm leaving these out. There we go. Boom and boom. All right, I'm just using a little boys' room. Let's get ready to rock and roll, or lack thereof. You guys seen enough of me, or you want to keep seeing my face? Let's take a vote. 1 for face, 2 for no face. Face, 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 face. All right. Be back in a minute. Oil ripping up. Oil. Boom. Yeah, I'm going to be careful on the opening. Yeah, we're all back on gold. 45.94. Ah, we got 45.98 to 200 EMA. I'll put one out with you. MGC 45.94. That is a Fibonacci. No, let's see what the catch is. A lot of people visiting this week. We got 100 people in the private trading. 95.50. Okay. We'll leave these crazy things out for the opening. And then we'll just play our orb. Looking out my back door. ESs could be not be flatter. Whack. Looking out my back door. All right. So we wait for our orb to set up about 9:40. AMD rip back up. Can I help you? We've been in a 4-point range outside of that news for an hour. So we're up 13 points and we're down 30 points. Again, one MES, just taking it easy for the opening. Looking out my back door. 1 minute to Wapner. Boy, at least when we had churn and burn, we had something to do in the mornings, especially when there was news. You know? They're off. All right, someone can give me something closer on the buy side, guys. We like 39, down 13 points. Anyone like that? A little double bottom there? Let's take a chill for a couple minutes. Relax. Let the orb do its thing. It's your thing. Do what you want to do. 37.50 is the 1 hour 65. All right, good. Let's do that. 37.50, 72, 37.50. Give it a shot straight down 10 points from here. One hour 65 EMA. Boom. That it is. See if we get it on this spike down. Then we'll watch our orb in about 7 minutes. We good down to 58 now, 200 EMA. I'm good with that now. Up 12 points. You guys like that? I'm down with that. Gold went the other way. Looking at my back door. Oil's not doing anything. Orb is getting set up. Looking out my back door. YouTube have any ideas? Pop them up there. Always willing to listen to everything. We're in nowhere's land. Deadsville, man. Micron on fire. Yeah, it's day 2. Wow. Gotta be kidding me. Again, it's only day 2. Now, Peter is on his way home from Vegas.
Yeah, Dave, he posted a video on Instagram yesterday. He was at quite a big party.
Yeah.
That guy just goes, he never stops.
Micron. Well, you can buy the bottom of the orb in Micron. Oil's getting a smackdown. By the top of the orb. Yes, it's doing squadouche. Looking out my back door. Got any bright ideas? We're dead. I want him dead. I can watch the top of the orb now. What time is it? 9:34. So almost set up for the 9:35er. Better. We're on a Sunday and my heart stood still. Meta hit the bottom of the orb. Down at 603. Could not be flatter, guys and girls. Sitting in between everything. Looking out at least in the MESs. Jeez Louise. All the actions in stocks. AMD getting a smackdown. What do we like that bad boy? AMD 352.20. I'll put a marker out there. Buy a little AMDL if we spike all the way down there for a trade. 352. Yeah, the level is 352.20. If we get down there, we can look at MVDL. Great. I like it if we get down there. That's the level. Let's see if we get there. Whoa. Yeah, it's a little stretch. We just missed the pivot point up at 273.50. Yeah, we can look at the orb now. It's sitting in range, right? Top of the orb is 52.50. I mean, we're just not doing anything in that. It's completely dead. Oh, NVDS. Nah. NVDL, we like if it gets a 93.22. So there's nothing to do here. AMD hit the little thing at 352.30, but nothing to do in that either. Chill. Short was all the way up there. So we want to buy NVDL if we get to like 93. We're just at 95. That's the one we want to do. NVDL. 93. Micron. No, we don't want this. We want the NVDS. What am I looking at? AMDL. That's what we're looking at. Yeah, 34.30 AMDL will buy a little. To start. Small. And ES is a dead. It's just not even trading. So we bought a little 34.30. I'm going to add at 33.80. Keeping it small. Looking out my back door. Hymns pop. Well, there ain't nothing to do in the ESs. I can tell you that right now. Gold. Go up short, top of the, I like that. Gold. 103.10. Works for me. Boom, 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 boom. Memories of Elvis appear before the band. Sell a little AMDL if we get up to 33.50 for 20 cents. Sold a little there. Sold a little at 33.60 for 30 cents if we get there. Sold a little more, 33.60. We'll be out at 33.80 for 50 cents if we get it. 34.80. And we're out of AMDL. Nice little trade, guys. Gotta start doing more size in that thing. Everyone get a little AMDL for a couple of bucks. That's a good trading stock, man. I love it. All right, what are we doing, guys? MESs, anything? We're just dead. No action. Cancel this in the video. Gold. Leave gold for a couple of minutes. All right, oil. Yeah, 15-minute orb coming up. Let's do it. Where is my Orby baby? Orbation. Great spot in the AMDL, right? Perfect trade. Quick 50 centavos. We'll short the top of the orb in AMDL if we go in that direction. Yeah, again, we're sitting right in the middle of nowhere's land. We have a 6 ATR. The top of the orb is what? 53, basically. Not a lot of volume in anything either, guys and girls. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing with the MES is we'd be moving up 6 points to hit the top of the orb. That's the ATR. Kind of really sets up for a short rather than a buy. So we're in nowhere's land. There's nothing to freaking do yet. Little trade in AMDL. That was it. For now. We're going slow enough. It might work. Lower the orb in gold now. Yep. Lower the orb, top of the orb, middle of the orb, inside the orb. 10 o'clock, we got news. What the hell we got at 10 o'clock?
Factory orders.
Yeah, that shouldn't do anything. Who the hell knows? We'll cancel our orders if it gets close. Why have anything out, right? Oh. The NESs are just, forget about it. Dead. I want him dead. All right, let's look for another levels in AMD. What do we got? AMD just broke the bottom of the orb. 344 AMD, guys. For the AMDL, let's put an order marker out. 344, pivot point. Like it? There, we'll look at the AMDL. Actually, it's the same thing, right? 3330. So we can do that instead. $33.30 AMDL. If we get there. Morning, Bish. Cancel gold. We ain't getting there. Not yet, anyway. Short above in the MESs, ESs. 61. I like that. Let's put it out. We have a fib up at 61 in the MESs. Breaking the top of the orb here if anyone played it. Not paying you much though. Right? Top of the orb was what? 53. Give you a quick point. Woohoo! And rain. So fun. Bump, 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 bump. Well, you got a point and almost 2 points. 58.50 is our 200 EMA. It's only a 4-point move though, and the ATR is 6. Guys, it's patience time. Period. Everybody relax. Nothing really happening here. Did it ever even get to 55? Yeah, I gave you a point and 2, guys. Which one, Vish? 58? All right, you guys want to try it? I'm with you. We'll try it. 58. 72.58. Okay. Let's say this pop up though. But you're being conservative up at 61. I'm leaving 61. You like 58, but you're at 61. Well, 58 will be a 9-point move. All right. Here's the gig. 58 on this pop, guys. I'm leaving it. Okay. Micron's up $42. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Where's that mud? Shouldn't we start buying a little of this for a trade? I don't know. It's $24. Where's it going? It's not even worth it. I'll swing it at some point, but it ain't worth trading a $24 stock. Good for you, Jimmy. Nice breakout at the top of the orb. This thing's getting stupid. Stupid. Still like the AMDL, guys, if we get to 33.30. It's going to be a far from moving average trade, too. So I'm going to put a small order out and then look far from moving average. Oh. Almost to an 80-20 RSI. All right, we're still like 58. Wow. Anyone like the bottom of the orb, 47? I don't know. It's fucking dead, man. This is just dead. Absolutely, Jermaine. Shouldn't you be looking at your P&L when you're trading? All right, let's get 58. This pop up. Reddit. Again, broke the top of the orb Reddit. Definitely a trend trade in Reddit, and obviously definitely a trend trade in Micron. Get any kind of pullback. All right, ES is now or never. We have 61 and then we have 63. You guys still like 58? Talk to me, Goosies. All right, this pop, Perry. It's hardly a move to get there anymore now. It's only like a 3-point move to get there. I'm giving it this pop. Otherwise, I don't care. I'm sticking to my rules, guys. 58 can still work. I'm putting out 63 unless anybody Yeah, I mean, if I did 58, I want to grab a couple of points. A point, William, you know? I like the pivot point. 72.63. Guys down with that? That I like. Yeah. Now, we like the bottom of the orb for a buy now, right? We down with that? 42.50? Yes. Yep. Looking out my back door. Maybe 58 still works, but now we're only moving 2 points to get there. I cancel. All right, I'll leave it for a couple minutes. Gold top of the orb on this pop. Let's look. Gold, not oil. I like it. 45.82. Oh, you mean hit down here? Yeah. 45.66. All right, you can try it on this pop. And it could be setting up for a downtrend. What's the ATR? 7. I'd want 66 real fast with a 7 ATR, guys. If I was going to do it on the buy side. Because we tested the bottom once. And it just missed it. It got to 68. Lamont. So, no. I wouldn't do anything. If it would have spiked right down there, I would have just bought it for a couple points. Now, if it goes sideways for a bit, it could be a better break of the orb. Guys, what does Tom Petty always say? Tell me. Tell me, Mr. Tom Petty. The waiting is the hardest part. Hey, listen, we had a couple of good trades. What are we going to do? This market stinks on ice right now. I was going to say we need a tweet, but I'd rather not have a tweet. So be it. Is what it is. I guess Micron's going to 600 today. Wow. All right, this thing's down $2 now. Come on. All right, I'm going to start buying some mud at 23, even for a swing trade. That would be shorting the Micron. That'll be a swinger if we get down to 23. I like that. I'll start buying a bunch of this in my other account too if we get down to 23. Because it's cheap and Micron will come in eventually. All right, let's look at some trends. Reddit, you can look for a trend trade. NVDL is not until NVIDIA gets to like 194. Where is NVIDIA? 197. Let me put the market back down in NVIDIA. Yeah, it's down around 194. Oh, for a trade, you like 91.50? Well, we got 91.10 as the previous week low. That's not bad for a trade. But the real level I like is NVIDIA gets to 194. Yeah, we'll cancel all our stuff. I mean, the MESs. Cancel that stuff for now. Mud would be, if we buy mud, we're going to be short Micron, Caroline. So if mud gets to 23, I'm starting a swing trade. Basically shorting Micron. Yeah, it's nice and cheap too. AMD had a nice rally up. AMDL. Same thing. Like a trend trade in AMDL, guys? I like that. What is it? 35.17. That'd be up $2. I'm down with that. ATR is only 50 cents. $35.20. Snoozer. Let's wait till after this news. I don't think this is a try hard. When I do a swing trade, it's for a couple of days. Again, we don't give financial advice. Sometimes we get out the same day. Sometimes I get out the same day. Sometimes we hold it for a couple of days. My pool guy's coming in an hour, guys. I got a leak. So we'll be on our break around then. But waiting is the hardest part. Momo on ES above 56.50. Yeah, it's just so quiet at Alpha. I can't take the pain. Let's wait till this news is coming out in 2 minutes. Take a chill pill. Yeah, so a swing trade is something we do, and we'll hold it for a day or two.
Here comes Dave. Big.
Oh my God. I'm so nervous. Yeah, I'm with you. No regular trades till after the news. Away. Everyone always wants a click. Yeah, here's your mouse. Don't click. Bum, bum, bum. Ba, la, la, la. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, la, la. Again, I don't think this is big news in any way, shape, or form, but better safe than sorry. I don't want to hear it. The waiting is the hardest part. We'll give it 5 minutes. And we'll go back to business as usual. 50 is a trender. Down 8 points right at the ATR. I'm definitely shorting some AMDL guys at 35.50 for a trade. 35.50. Risk $50 on your shares. 35.55. Let's look. I didn't think that news was a big deal, guys and girls. So back to business as usual. Okay, we like 42.50 or anyone like anything higher? I definitely like the top bottom of the orb. 48, you got something down? All right, let's try it. I like that. I'm down with that. It'll be down 10 points. We can swing it. Matthew's got 45. All right, we'll be more conservative, 72.45. And 72. Come on, get away from me. 72.45. Where are we? Okay, 72.45. And let's put out the pivot point. 63. And chill. What's MCI, Serge? I don't know what that is. Oil? Oil could be breaking the bottom of the orb here. That is 101.90. Break out or break down? Tested that 101.90 like 4 times. So yeah, I would keep an eye on that. That's good. I like it. I like it. I like it. Wish we had a little more volume and everything. Boom, boom, boom. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Boom, boom, boom. Nah, cancel the AMDL, going the other way. Just went down a half a buck. Did it hit the 9 EMA AMDL where I originally had my order? 35.10? No, missed it by a tiny bit. I'm going to leave out 33.30 in AMDL just to have a marker down there. So let's leave markers out. 33.30, just in case we're not paying attention. And 35.50. AMD's all over the place. Small little markers. Us trading stocks with markers. Okay, I still like the 45er. And then we got 43 is the bottom of the orb. You say potato and I say potato. You say tomato and I say tomato. Potato, potato, tomato, tomato. Let's call the whole thing off. Did AMDL hit a double bottom? I don't think yet. No. Nah, that would have to be all the way down here for it to be a double bottom. Try hard. This would be a double bottom, which would probably work for a trade. No, I'm buying the stock, Carolyn. If I had my options open, I would definitely be buying AMD options or AMDL options if we hit this pivot point, if I was trading options. 100%. You know, that would be AMD around 344. That'd be down $10. $45.50. Okay. Done. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, there ain't more action, guys and girls, but this is what we do. I got you, Try. Well, good. Ask questions. That's what we're here for. I'm going to short the low of the orb on gold. Okay. That would be 45.66. If we break 45.66, break of the orb on the downside in gold. And I ran. So, anyone in the room who is trading wearing pajamas besides me?
I'm sitting here with my house coat on. Does that count?
Yes, that counts. There you go. Dame's in his PJs. All right, guys and girls. Again, YouTube, send me an email, get you into the trading room or lack of trading room for the rest of the week. We'll hang out for a few more minutes. Well, haven't had any losing trades. And I ran so far away. This is pathetic. Green pajamas, nice. Nice. Spike down. What's going on? Uh-oh. Oh, all right. Here's what I'm doing. I don't know. Adolfo, but I'm going to go to the top of the order. 42.50, just in case something's going on. Chilling. Yeah, I hear you, Alex. There's nothing to trade. Top of the orb in oil. Just, I didn't miss it by much. 103.02. It got to 102.76, but I like it. 103.02. We're going nowhere fast, guys and girls. Previous stay low is 41. Yes. All right. I'm with William. I'm being more conservative. What the hell is that? Education. We don't need no education. Meanwhile, 45 will probably still work. Excellent, Damien. Thank God. Prayers help, baby. Prayers help. The power of prayer. It's the power of love. Don't take money. Requesting the link for the trading room. Yes, as soon as we finish here, guys and girls, I will get you guys into the trading room. Give me like 10 minutes after we finish. Anyone need the email again? Let me know. The waiting is the hardest part. Wow, this is pathetic. Oh, I got my email in there.
Dave,
Yo.
good morning. Is that the same email that you sent out for this, where I logged into this morning?
Yeah, you're in already. You're good.
Yeah. Okay.
You
Thanks.
are here. Oh my goodness gracious! Great balls of fire. Wah wah wah. Wah 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 wah. I get misty over you. It's gonna be an early day today, guys and girls. We shall see what we shall see. Anyone like 58 again? Coming up from 50. All right, this pop. This pop. Whoa. But we want it now or never. And we'll go up to 63. If we don't get it on this pop. Bum, 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 bum. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. Guys are killing me with 58. 63 is the spot. You stink on ice. All right, we're only in the MESs. I'm going to add a couple at 63 if we do it right now. Keep it small. If you get back to break even, we'll take some off. Keep it small, keep it small, keep it small. I'm gonna cover one if we get back to 59. If for a small, tiny loss. If. Fish in at 61.50. I told you we should have been more conservative. No, you guys wanted to do 58. Listen to your heart. Yes, we all push our own buttons. All right, put one at 59. Take it nice and easy. I don't mind losing a point, guys and girls. Why is this so screwed up? All right, 63 on this pop. We'll add a couple. Got 59 back out again just to lose 1 point if we get it. Bump, 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 bump. Trade management, guys and girls. Trade management. In the groove, wah, wah. In the groove, wah, wah. All right, we lost a freaking big point, guys. Big whoopee doodles. I don't like 63 anymore. Sometimes you got to take a little loss, guys. Whatever, we lost a point. Relax. Yep. All right, who's got something else on the upside, guys and girls? What do we got? Well, let's change time frames first of all. See if we got anything. Nothing on a 15. Nothing on a 30. A 1 hour. All right, we need some fibs. Yep. 67.50, guys. I'm down with that. All right, good. We got a bunch of stuff around 68. We're in. Bum, 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 bum. AMD getting a smackdown again? Wow, look at that, guys. Almost got some AMDL at 33.30. We'll stop buying some there. I like it. Yeah, we'll add to that for a trade. Maybe we'll get a fall from moving average trade in that one. Why is AMD getting a smackadaka? Weird. Weird, I say. All right, we're good. Want to lower to 67.50? I'm down with that. This pop. In tiny AMDL. I'm gonna add to this like every 30 cents for a trade. Every 50 cents. 32.80. Then we get a fall from moving average trade down there. Bump, 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 bump. Cancel the short side. SNXX. Ah, perfect. Very nice, Bill. But you see, sometimes, guys and girls, and I don't know where this goes from here, but isn't it okay to lose a point rather than being something where you're losing 5 points? Trade management, right? Yep. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. I want you tonight. So, guys, in this AMDL, I'm just going to buy some every 50 cents till we get to a fall from moving average, and then I might grab a couple of hundred. But I'll walk you through what I'm doing. SanDisk and Micron never go down. Easy. All right, let's see if we get 67.50 on this pop. I'm down with it. I'm down with it, baby. And then we got 74 above that dish. Okay, and obviously we want to be on the buy side, guys. If we get a pullback. Top of the orb is what? 53. That's down 10 points. Yeah, just chill. It wouldn't have been a bust, but it ain't really paying you, Fred. Look, the bottom line is we don't want to be short. If it hits our level, we'll be short. Otherwise, we don't want to be short. That's it. Bump, 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 bump. This pop, guys. How much money did we save getting out of that trade, guys and girls? About a boatload. Bop, bop, bop. Ba-la-la-la-bop. Yep. I tell you, I'm not crazy about this AMDL because this market is ripping up and AMD is going lower. You know, I think we're going to wait. Just get out, break even. Don't like it. I don't like it. All right, guys, we still like 67 on this pop. Yeah, I don't really either. How do you like them apples? I want to get long. I want to get long. William got 75. Didn't Vish have something higher? 74. Yeah, okay. Buy side, let's get up 54.50. Down with that. And the sell side, we will go 74. Boom. Gold. Yeah, take your profits in AMDL if you're still in it. We got in at 33.30. I just didn't like the fact that it wasn't rallying with the market really spiking up. So take a couple bucks if you got it. All right, 40 bucks is 40 bucks. In Philadelphia, it's worth 40 bucks. Oh, gold. Let me look. I'm falling behind, guys. I'm falling behind. This pop. Yeah, 95.50 gold. This pop. Bum, 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 in the groove. By the way, guys and girls, the market's never going down again. Ever. Ever. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Ah, you stink. What was the high, guys? We got the 67. Who said to cancel 67? I think we were at 67.50, weren't we? Right? It only got to 67. But we would have missed it. My son's girlfriend's sister just had a brand new baby. Francesco James. You got it at 67? All right. I thought we were at 67.50 anyway, guys. Look, this is what we do. Relax. We get. We don't. I think gold just missed too, right? Yep. Good job, girlie. In the groove. Getting out of the Boyle swing from last week. Where were we? 13 and change? I don't even know where it was. 1276. I don't know. 1178. Wow, that went to 14 today. Holy, when the hell did it get to 1178? I see the low at 1207. Nice trade though. Okay, gold. What do you got now? 79 on the buy side. All right, bunch of moving averages between 79 and 78. Coming down from 88 to 10-point move. I don't mind 78. I don't like trading gold in this account, but I'll do it in my other one with you, Philippe. 79. That's weird. All right, 79 and 95.50. UBXY, where are we? Holy shit, UBXY is at 35.50. Wow. Had those 36 puts last week. Yeah, the market's just never going down again. No hurry, Bill. See where we are at the end of the day. We might look at a little swing at some point. Yeah. I'm going to use the boys' room. We go to 54 and 74. Yes. Mode, we'll go to 23. Yes. All right, everybody take a 5-minute break. Splash your faces. Boom, chaka laka laka. These orders are good, but I am not leaving them out. You don't care. If you leave your machine for 30 seconds, guys and girls, don't leave an order out. Thank you, Bull. Reddit VWAP. Let me check the Reddit. Man, Reddit's sitting in the middle of nowhere's land. Want, want, want. I got nothing there, DB. Not moving enough to set up for any kind of trade. All right, here's what we're going to do, YouTubers. Last time, here's my email. You want to get in the room for the rest of the week. Otherwise, we'll be back on Friday. YouTube, I think we had another profitable day. We certainly didn't lose any money today, that's for sure. Green room, everybody good? Little green today, nothing spectacular, but a little green. Give me some ones. Well, good. Small and steady. All right, YouTubers. Send me an email if you want to be in the room for the rest of the week there. Otherwise, we'll be back with you guys on Friday. Okay. Let's hope today is the worst day we ever have and tomorrow's a better day. AMDL double bottom. Did it work? Nah, it didn't work. And I didn't like it anyway. I don't like it. I mean, the AMD looks like it wants to go lower. So, not in a hurry to buy this thing. Well, let's look for levels. Let's go right to the daily. There we go. Daily chart, trend line 31.32. That's where we're interested in AMDL. 31.32. Let me leave a marker out just in case for everybody. Found $2 from here, but let's just leave a marker just in case. And then I'll look at NDDL. NDDL. I like the pivot point. Yeah, Maria. Boom. 90.06. Where is the video? 197. Okay. Yeah, I like that for a trade. 90.10 in NVDL. Let me leave a marker out in case it happens while I'm out for everybody. 90.10. Cheat a little bit. Okay. Where are MESs? Nowhere's land. But not pulling back. All right, you guys got the 74 out. Gold. This is what happens to me every time I have to go to the bathroom. I end up being here for another 15 minutes. Well, the gold hit the bottom of the orb, guys. That was your trade. It was 45.82. We just hit 45.81.60. There's your trade, guys. Boom. Hit the top of the orb. 5 points. Did we mention doing that? I said I liked it, right? Who said gold? Someone said gold. I don't remember. FA had 77. All right, no big deal. All right. I will see you YouTubers on Friday. I'll see a bunch of you in the trading room. Give me like 15, 20 minutes, and I'll get you guys into the trading room. Let's hope today was the worst day we ever have trading, and tomorrow's a better day. I say peace and love, YouTube. Peace and love. Everybody who's in the private trading room, stay here. We're going to take a 5-minute break. YouTube, we are out of here like Vladimir over skiing out ski.